remember, if you have haters, you're popping. It's Adyel here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today's video is episode number 2 in my Girl Talk Get Ready With Me series. I recently started a series on my channel where I give advice and just talk about different topics while I get ready. If you haven't seen the first episode and you want to know more about this series, I will link it on the screen and also down below, just because I don't want to repeat what this series is about every single time I do an episode. But today's topic is all about haters and jealousy, so we're going to be talking and venting about haters. I'm going to be giving you guys advice on how to deal with haters and how to use them for your benefit. And this is a topic that I've dealt with so much and that I feel like I have a lot of insight and opinions and feelings on, so I feel really passionate about this topic and I hope that by the end of this video you learn something or get some good advice. Before we get started, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up to let me know how you're liking this series and if you like this video. Also, be sure to keep in mind throughout the video something you want to comment. I love reading your comments and your input and your feedback and your experiences, and I try and reply to every single comment. Also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Adyel Juergensen. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. It is such a fun time around here and I would love it if you click that subscribe button and notification bell to stick around and be notified every single time I post. I promise you will not regret it. It's such a fun time around here. But I'm gonna stop blabbing on, and without further ado, let's get started talking about haters and jealousy. Okay, real talk though. Before I even start on this topic, ask yourself this. Have you ever seen a hater doing better than you? I heard that quote for the first time, I want to say 2 years ago, and I was watching Amanda Ensing's Snap story and she said that. And the second she said that, you know when you hear those quotes and you're just like, wow. Those quotes that just hit home with you and just really affect you and really just relate to your life and put things into perspective for you. That is one of those quotes that I will forever treasure. When thinking about this topic, I knew that was the first thing I had to mention or say, because it literally puts everything into perspective. It's the premises of this whole video basically. So again, I feel like I'm gonna keep referring to this video so often throughout this series, but if you haven't seen my Truth About High School video, what are you doing watching this one? Definitely go and check that one out, because it will really give you some insight on what I've struggled with throughout high school and how my high school experience was. And it honestly, as much as it sucked, it honestly shaped me into who I am today. And I wanted this topic to be the second in this series because it is something I feel so passionate about, and it's because I've dealt with it so much and it's such a hard thing to get over. But girl, I got you. So just like the last time, I'm winging this video. A few people actually said they preferred that I didn't create an outline because it was more from the heart and real, so I'm gonna do that again today. For the topics that I'm kind of lacking things to say in, I will definitely outline beforehand, but this topic I have zero problem with. Okay, so haters, aka our confused fans. Boy, have I dealt with this for way too long. Back to the quote. Honestly though, have you honestly really ever seen a hater doing better than you? Have you ever heard about someone with your name in their mouth that's doing better than you? Here's my thing. I'm not talking about the haters or the people that hate you because you've done something to them or you have bad history or anything like that, because here's my thing and here's why it was so hard for me to deal with haters. Pretty much all of my haters I have been A, nothing but nice to, or B, have never spoken to in my entire life. I will completely accept if someone doesn't like me and they've met me, they've hung out with me. You know, not everyone clicks, not everyone's gonna like you. Obviously, I'm not gonna respect anyone that's going around with my name in their mouth, because obviously that's just unnecessary all around. But hold on guys, if you saw my last Girl Talk Get Ready With Me, you would know that I cannot do these brows while talking, especially ranting and giving advice, so I will be right back. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So yeah, it's always gonna be hard to accept the fact that there are just people out there that are just not gonna like you for literally no reason at all. I spent way too much time wondering, why does this person hate me? I've never done anything to them in my life. I've never spoken to them, and it's just going to happen. But honestly, when you think about those people that spends their free time talking about you and your life, and you've never talked to them, you've never done anything to them, the main reason for this is simply they're jealous. They are undoubtedly confused fans. Simply, that's what they are. And have you ever seen any of those people that are spending their time talking about you? Have you ever seen them doing better than you? Because let's put this out there right here and right now. Confident individuals do not spend their time hating on others. Successful individuals do not spend time hating on others. The only people that they are focused on is themselves and what they are doing. And that quote, have you ever seen a hater doing better than you? Literally, from the day I heard that quote on, I did not spend a minute wasting my time thinking about, why does this person not like me? Why are they talking about me? Because it's so true. People are gonna talk bad about the people they see doing better than them. And that's not always the case. Confident people don't do that. Like I said, I used to be the biggest people pleaser in middle school, I will admit. I would get so offended if people didn't like me. I would be that person that let people take advantage of me. I was so nice to everyone. And unfortunately, with the way this world is, I eventually learned that people in this world are cruel and will bring you down. And it doesn't matter if you're nice to someone. If they are jealous, their colors will shine through. And you know your haters are jealous when they especially don't say anything to your face and when they act like crickets. When they have a whole lot to say when you're not around, but when you are around, they keep quiet. And I dealt with this so often. And some people will even be nice to your face and then talk about you behind your back. When you first have haters, it's always gonna be so hard to deal with, but you honestly have to take the hate and use it in a positive light. You have to think, okay, why is this person hating on me? And you honestly have to start feeling bad for your haters. You have to be like, you know what? Obviously, they have a lot of inner issues and insecurities that they're taking on me, or they have to bring down others in order to feel better than themselves, and sometimes you just have to feel bad for them. You gotta remember, if you have haters, you're poppin'. If you're the topic of conversation, there's clearly a reason why. Honestly, you gotta laugh about it. You gotta use it as a confidence booster sometimes. Haters, they want nothing more than to bring you down. The reason they talk, the reason they have stuff to say is because they're jealous and they want to bring you down. That's really all there is to it. And you either take the hate and you use it again to better you or to hinder you. No matter what you do, they're always gonna be there hating. So why waste your precious time worrying about what other people have to say and what these haters have to say? Because think about it, what do you want to come out of it? Do you want to get them to like you so they can stop hating? And that might be what you're thinking. You might hate the fact that someone hates you so much that you want them to like you so badly, but think about it. For me personally, I refuse to be friends with anyone who has ever said anything nasty about me behind my back. And I don't give an excuse, oh, they didn't know me, you know, they were just, maybe someone was talking about you because their friend doesn't like you and they were just jumping on the bandwagon. Hell no, I do not care. If someone's talking bad about you and they don't know you, they never took the time out of their day to get to know you themselves, it says a lot about their character. And why would you ever want to be friends with someone like that? And most of the time, your haters, or if you're friends with jealous girls, they're always gonna wanna see you brought down, and they're not gonna be good friends. Jealousy is such an ugly disease. It's literally a disease. We're all gonna have like those friends in life that also don't want to see us win and are also low-key haters, and you don't need any of that negativity in your life. A lot of people in life just can't accept other people's success or other people's happiness, or some people, they're just insecure within themselves, and you might remind them of their insecurities or make them even more insecure. And it's absolutely disgusting, and I can't stand girl on girl hate and jealousy and all of that, but you can't control other people. That's their issue. If someone's gonna be jealous and waste their time talking about you out of jealousy, that's their own problem that they need to address and they need to fix ASAP. Honestly, if you have haters, use them to boost your confidence, because like I said, the one thing they want to achieve is to see you down, and you need to show your haters that they can't make you unhappy. You know, sometimes you gotta kill them with kindness, drop a smile, because people that want to see you down will die inside when they see you happy and loving your life. You gotta use your haters as your motivators, like I did. If you watched my Truth About High School video, I said a scenario about some girl saying that I only had 7,000 subscribers and who do I think I am? And honestly, when I first heard that, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, I was hurt. But eventually I picked myself up. I said, you know what? This girl is clearly jealous. How many subscribers does she have? Is she doing better than me? No, she isn't. And I made a joke about it. I was like, you know what? I would like to see her try and get 7,000 subscribers, because 7,000 is a huge accomplishment. I know numbers on YouTube are huge now and everyone cares about the numbers, and the smaller numbers don't seem to matter as much. But I took that and I was like, you know what? 7,000 people click that subscribe button. 7,000 people want to hear what I have to say, enjoyed my videos enough to subscribe. And I never talked to this girl, literally never. And I just thought about it and I was like, you know what? She has zero reason to hate me besides being jealous. And she motivated me, because look where I am now. Still to this day, I thank her, because her comments that was meant to bring me down actually motivated me to prove her wrong. You have to use hate and use people doubting you as your fuel to prove them wrong, because I am telling you right now, it is the best feeling in the world when you prove your haters wrong. People can be jealous for various reasons. Either you're doing something that they wish they could do, you have something they wish they could have, or honestly, a lot of them wish they could be you. Another quote, they hate you because they ain't ya. I said that so corny, wow. No matter how old you get, no matter where you are, whether it's high school, whether it's college, whether it's work in 20 years, you are always going to have haters. You are always going to have people in life that hate you, and it could be for a reason or it could be for no reason at all. There's always going to be people that talk about you and that hate you, even if it's at work in 20 years. There's going to be people, let's say you have a higher position than somebody else and they start hating on you because they're jealous. Jealousy is honestly a disease, and I don't care what anyone says. If you're a hater, it's because you have inner issues, you have inner problems, you want other people to have problems too and feel bad about themselves too and be insecure too. As much as DJ Khaled is like a meme now, he honestly, what he says is nothing but the truth. They don't want to see you win, they don't want to see you happy. And I've had my fair share of haters, whether it's online like via YouTube or it's in real life. And unfortunately, I've had to deal with insane haters. I don't need to go into detail and give them their little spotlight, but they have honestly taught me so much throughout the years. I honestly should just be grateful for them. When you have people out there that spend majority of their time talking about you, doing things to get to you, it comes to a point where it's like, okay, you're a confused fan. Like, it's one thing to say something about you once in a while, you know, your typical regular haters. We could call them confused fans too, but you know, the ones who constantly check up on your page to see what you're doing, who constantly obsess about you, you're always the topic of their conversation. You honestly have to look at it and be like, hair flip, don't lie girl, you love me, you wish you were my friend. See what I mean? When it comes to haters, you have to joke about it. You have to make it build your confidence, because it kills them. That's the last thing they want to happen when they're trying to get to you. They don't want them hating on you make you even more confident and give you more fuel to be popping. I promise you, the second you stop caring what other people think and you use it to benefit you and you use it to fuel your confidence and be like, you know what? It's their problem, not mine. Why am I gonna obsess over it? It takes time, just like building confidence and self-love does. It takes time to start not caring what other people think, especially when it's for no reason. And if it is for a reason, sometimes you have to evaluate and be like, wow, maybe I do these things. Maybe I do hurt people. Maybe I do act this certain way, and use it to, again, benefit you and change. And another thing that I just have to say right now, I am saying, you know, use them to your benefit. Don't let them get to you and all that. But you have to literally ignore the hate. Don't confront the situation. Don't confront the person. Don't subtweet. Literally ignore it. And I am the queen of doing this, and I think this might be part of the reason why some of my haters have gotten so obsessive in the past. If you don't pay attention to them and you just keep on staying in your lane, acting confident, and you act as if they don't affect you whatsoever and you don't care, it will kill them. You literally have to ignore every single thing they do. Don't give them that satisfaction. Don't give them attention for what they're doing, because that's what they want. When they're constantly picking at you and throwing at you, as much as you'll want to go off, act like they don't even exist. Act like you don't see them. Act like they are invisible. That is the #1 tool for showing your haters that they're not winning. Never for any reason stoop down to their level. Give them the attention that they want. I love this quote too. It's ignore them so hard that they start to question their own existence. And yeah, sure, it'll make them talk and all that, but you know what? They're gonna talk no matter what. So you might as well have fun while you're at it, am I right? And you also have to remember that imitation, as much as it's annoying, you have to use it as a form of flattery. Sometimes you'll have haters that hate you so much and then are so obvious about the fact that they wish they were you. And again, you have to use it to fuel your confidence. You have to be like, wow, a confused fan really loves me this much. No matter what any hater does, never let it get to you in any way. Like, if only I could tell you guys these stories that I have. Like, some of them are actually honestly hilarious and insane, but again, I can't give those people any satisfaction. You can never let your haters have any sense that they have achieved at getting to you. Okay, so I am fully ready now, so wrapping up. We cannot control haters. We cannot control what other people think about us, what other people feel about us, what other people say about us, and life's too short to be worrying about what anyone else is thinking or what anyone else is saying. Haters will start rumors, haters will say the most ridiculous things about you, but at the end of the day, you know who you are, you know what you've done, and nobody can bring you down. Always remember, if you ever start to feel down about a hater or a hater's getting to you, the first thing that should pop into your head is, have I ever seen a hater doing better than me? Is this person doing better than me? No. And it will instantly remind you why they are talking and instantly remind you not to dwell on it. Always let it lift you up. Always let it remind you who you are. Let the hate be a reminder that you're poppin'. Always stay humble and grounded and remember where you came from, and never let anyone else get in the way of that. Remember that you're gonna have haters always. They're never gonna go away. But don't dwell on it, brush it off. And I know it can be hard when you're dealing with it every day or almost every day and this person won't stop and this person won't get away. I've been there, done that. But I promise, if you remember all the things that I told you guys in this video and you use it for your benefit and you use it to feel bad for the person and not feel bad about yourself, then you will always be a pro at dealing with haters. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely be sure to let me know more topics that you want to see next down below. I'm really excited about this series and I'm loving it so far, and I hope you guys are as well. I hope this helped you in some way, and I actually just realized I think the next advice video is going to be where you guys submit your advice and I read them while I get ready. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do every every two of my regular Girl Talk Get Ready With Me's where I vent about the topic, say everything, all my thoughts on the topic, and give advice. And then the third one I'm gonna do you guys, and then I'll do 2 more, and it'll go like that. Or maybe I'll change it down the line, maybe if I run out of topics on my own, but who knows. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I thank you all so much again for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Bye everyone!